let's check out Fonts by Davido featuring Odumodublvck and Chike. So when next you're listening, you would actually understand the lyrics and not just vibe to the song. And in this video, that's exactly what we're doing. We're going to be checking out these lyrics and actually understanding what the artists are actually saying. So if that interests you, come with me and let's chop.
Okay, girl, make I show you my bank account.
What does Davido mean by this line? Basically, he's not shy about his wealth. What he's saying is, let me show you how much I've got. And this is basically a flex right off the bat of this song, right? But I'm just wondering if Davido could flex like this by saying, I'll show this person his bank accounts. What can he flex with? Tell me in the comment section, what can he flex with? I want to know. Is it the Netflix and shoe or what? Right? But on to the next.
Now I get it plenty to go around.
Now with this line, Davido is basically talking about how he's got a lot to share, right? And when you mention Two-Face here, it's more like a nod to the legendary Baba, right? But what it really means in with this line is that it's got enough to share, either with its love, money, or resources. Now with this line, Davido is saying that we are everywhere, and you know that kind of flex of saying you are the life of the party, and basically telling this girl, I want you to join us on this, right? So basically, it's an open invitation to this girl to live that large life within. Then I want to say this part. Now,
Do you know? Say oh, want me to go like go.
Now, Lagdo has more like a deep cultural reference when it comes to like a community or like a band kind of thing, you know. But basically, what he's trying to say with this line is like, do you know, my money has increased plenty, right? Or greatly. More like it's his way of saying, I'm not just rich, right? I'm getting richer by the day. So probably with 30 BG we know him, probably it's not like 1 billion BG. Who knows? Now it says this.
Girl, I know something that you do not know.
This is just a little restraint. It doesn't delay there and saying that I know more than you think. And basically that adds a bit of intrigue, right, to this song. But the one goes for to say this.
Whether na traffic I be go slow. Baby, I promise I go still show.
Now, the traffic and go slow they use it with to give a nod to the popular Lagos traffic that we know where the cars can move freely just like they're supposed to. In this line is basically saying that no matter how slow things get, it's still going to show up, right? It's basically more like a promise of commitment, like no matter the situations, it will still be there, right? Then finally, this part.
Spending money, Pablo.
Now, if you're familiar with Pablo Escobar, you know he's this kind of famous wealthy man, right? Known for the way he spends money. When Davido referenced spending money Pablo, right? It's basically saying that he's got money and he spends money without care. So this is more like a flex. You know what I mean? Now, I think this part's my favorite part. The pre-chorus of this song. When Davido went like,
I suppose relocate, but I go buy Belgium.
This line is kind of a little bit deep, but what is basically saying that, for instance, in Nigeria, a lot of people, relocate, but in the case of Davido, it's like, instead of relocating, what does one relocate for when he already has the luxury, right? Basically relocates to go look for greener pastures, right? But Davido with this line is like, why do I need to relocate when I can even buy Belgium? Belgium is used to symbolize luxury. So it's more like, instead of me to relocate, I can just buy whatever I want to buy and just have that luxury life here in my country. And of course, if you should know, Davido does that a lot by always shipping in luxury cars. Even recently, I think he shipped in this Cybertruck. You know what I mean? So it's basically saying, instead of relocating, I can just buy my luxury in my country and then live that luxury lifestyle. Yeah, and I guess it does that a lot if you should observe his lifestyle, right? Right? And then it says this part.
My money na alele, high pressure.
Now, alele kind of with this line and the context of this line means abundance, right? So again, Davido is just saying, I've got this money, like enough of it, and I'm using it to impress. When went like I apply pressure, so it's basically saying I use this money to impress, and of course, it does that a lot with his lifestyle, like right, not like in a negative way, but then I think I watched an interview one time when it was like, why does he, I think they were asking him about Afrobeat and all those kind of things. So he was like, everything he had or he has, he made it in Nigeria. So even if you want to spend or live that large lifestyle, he feels the best place to do it is also in Nigeria. So that's when the reference to the cars is got. I make sure that I buys them there, like abroad, and then ships it to Nigeria. So you get. So basically, that's what they say. Meaning, he has his money, and you would always use it to impress. Not impress in a negative way, kind of, but more like impress. If you understand, yeah, you get the point. And this part, I have a question for Davido. Who is Wednesday? Because I feel this line is basically referencing someone by saying Wednesday. Now Shima Palava. Now Shima is in this context is referring to a girl, right? And Palava more like look like trouble or problem, right? The one said high tension basically feels like stress and all those kind of things, right? It's basically saying that Wednesday, let's assume Wednesday is actually a person he's referring to in this context. Basically saying that Wednesday's girl is actually putting them in a lot of trouble, and attention by reference to is like that trouble is actually putting them into stress. So here's Wednesday. Can you guess who Wednesday is in this context? Then finally, he gives us this further wisdom by saying,
You must apply OT. Big boy, you must apply plenty.
now, OT is the street slang for wisdom, right? The file basically means unaliving something, but in this context, it actually makes sense by the video telling us that you gotta use your wisdom, or else you enter or you end up in trouble, by saying you must buy plenty. Like you have to use your OT, your wisdom, or you buy plenty. Meaning, if you don't use your wisdom, or you know what I mean, that you're going to end up in a lot of trouble. I think it's using to reference the initial part of the Wednesday, Shima, Palava, and tension. You know what I mean. Now, for the chorus, it's basically simple, direct, and I think that's the main groove of this song. Listening to this.
Mismanage my phones on you. All I really wanna do is mismanage my phones.
Basically, the chorus is simple, and what basically they are saying is that they don't care. They can spend any amount of money on their babe. Now, basically, this is a way of showing extravagance love on another level, if you know what I mean. Now, let's jump into verse 2, where we have the Odumodublvck verse. Big color, let's go.
Alright, okay. Then Brokoto for the voltage.
Now, Bokoto is a Nigerian slang for cow tribe, but like this special delicacy or special kind of meat that is always in Nigerian street food, right? And voltage here represent high energy or power. Basically, what the most is trying to say is that I'm giving you the best of both words, riches, and high energy, right? It's more about flexing out and having that power to, back it up. And this part now,
Tilapia, kote, bring a goofy with the cocaine.
now this part mixes a lot of Nigerian food names with its lapia, which means a special kind of fish. Also the kope, a special kind of fish, and the egufe, which is a special kind of goat's meat, right? Then it throws in cocaine, right? Which is a metaphor for, indulging in excessive pleasure, right? Now this line basically paints a picture of over the top luxury, mixing food and indulgence, right? So do you know what I mean? Then it says this part. Now
Gobe, you see the bedroom replay.
Now, basically, Gobeya means trouble, but here is, referring to vibe, right? And when it says Bedo, right? Bedo is that, groove. And when you said replay here is more like saying, the party is so good, right? That you have to keep playing the particular music over and over again. So basically, it's telling us that his music is so good and it's playing and it is always on repeat. And then we have this part.
Find abacha for my bruise.
Now, abacha in this context is more like a Nigerian dish that is made from, shredded cassavas and stuff. And brose that I use there actually means friends. So basically saying that I'm sharing the good life with my, friends or my crew, right? So basically this line is all about celebrating with people, matter to him. And then this part also.
Conquer the streets with see play.
Now, play that I use there actually means doing something effortlessly, casually, or even, without stress, right? So this is Odumodu just, trying to tell us that I'm picking over the streets even without trying. So it's basically just about dominating with, ease. And this fun part of the song, Chike's verse. Listen to this. Now this is in Igbo. I can't pronounce it, but it's in Igbo. So basically what it means is that we're going to Paris and it's going to be amazing. So basically Chike here is setting the stage for a romantic luxurious vibe, right? As you know, Paris is a city of love and affection after all, right? And then he hints us with this.
If I handle this your body,
Now, this is also an Igbo slang. Basically, it means that you'll be speechless, right? So, more like he's saying, when I hand you'll be speechless. That you won't even be able to say anything, right? And when he says that and do, I think Chike is actually going very far with this line, but I'm sure he gets it. But it's after all, it's all about the romantic confidence between him and this lady. It definitely knows how to leave a lasting impression. Now, listen to this.
if you put me for palaver,
Now, remember, palaver means trouble. So with this line, what it's basically saying is that if you get me in any trouble, I'm down. I'm down for it. Then comes this line. Now, this means I'll cast a spell on you, or I'll cast a charm on you. So I think basically Chike is saying when I'm in, she won't be able to get enough of me. So basically it's claiming full control over the situation, right? With the charm and the confidence and all. Then it says this. Now, this means the man is doing his thing, while this also means the woman is the one, while this also means money is everywhere, right? So basically what he's saying is that I'm handling my business, she's handling us, and we're both, getting money. So more like this is a power couple vibe. These confident, we're making money together kind of thing. And then it wraps it up with this part. It's just saying, no, I'm not complaining because obviously I want everything, right? So it's like, no matter what happens, I've got my eyes on the prize. And his love is you, the reward. Again. And so this is it for the breakdown of Funds by Davido featuring Odumodublvck and Chike. But if you think you don't agree with one or two of these lyrics, feel free to leave it in the comment section. I'm always open for, that vibe in the comment section, right? And if you think I actually hit the lyrics on the head, of course, please tell me in the comment section, and please like this video, subscribe to the channel also. It goes a long way in supporting this channel and helping us grow. And I hope that I would see you in the next lyrical analysis. Also, if you have any song you want us to talk about on this channel, leave it in the comment section, and of course we're going to put it down, right? See you in the next one.